Ah, then. What is up, everybody? YouTube studio is up and ready to go, as am I. What is going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Cleveland Guardians game stream. What is this? Game 119 of 162? Yeah, God, that's crazy, man. 119 of 162 as our 62 and 56 Cleveland Guardians face off against the 57 and 62 Miami Marlins. Of course, the Guardians won yesterday thanks to, once again, Jose Ramirez, who continues to show us that he is truly him. His 27th multi-homer game of his career. That is now the most in franchise history. And he's not even close to being done yet. I hope so, Rays. I hope so. But anyways, with that being said, let's get into the starting lineups. First for the visiting Miami Marlins. Leading off at second base, Xavier Edwards. Batting second in left field, Kyle Stowers. Batting third in the squat, Augustine Ramirez. Batting cleanup, first baseman Liam Hicks. Batting fifth, shortstop Otto Lopez. Batting sixth, I believe this is this is Marcy. Jacob Marcy. Okay. Of course, they have a couple new faces in the lineup as well. But batting seventh, DHing is Henriberto Hernandez. Batting eighth in right field, Troy Johnston. And batting ninth at third base is Graham Pauley. Wow. On the mound for the Marlins tonight is Yuri Perez with a 3.25 ERA. And then for the Guardians, their lineup is as follows. Leading off in left field, Stephen Kwan, who has been in the midst of possibly the worst stretch of baseball we have ever seen from him. That sucks, because we know he's such a good player. Batting second in right field, Daniel Schneemann. Batting third at third base, Jose Ramirez, the hero from yesterday, of course. Batting cleanup designated hitter, Kyle Manzardo, who all of a sudden has homered in, back-to-back games? 3 homers in 2 games in his last 2 games. Freaking insane what he's been doing. Batting fifth, back in the lineup, first baseman CJ Kafis at first base. Batting sixth at shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Batting seventh in center field, Angel Martinez. Batting eighth in the squat behind home plate, Bo Naylor. And batting ninth at second base, Brian Rocchio. On the mound for the Guardians is Gavin Williams, who of course is coming off, I keep saying this, the best outing of his career, of the year for sure. Damn near no-hitter. So yeah, we are about a minute and a half or so from first pitch at Progressive Field. I got J-Ram for a homer, Lindor for a homer, Jose Altuve for a homer. Okay. What's up, Eric? You hope Tigers lose to the Twins tomorrow? I want to see them get swept, but that's not going to happen. It's really concerning. If I was a Tigers fan, the 2 wins you had over the White Sox were by what? 1 win? 2-1? And then 1-0. And you lost game 2, 9-6. And honestly, the score wasn't even that close. Oh yeah, it was 9-6, but a couple big balls left the yard. And that was it. Other than that, They didn't really do anything. So we'll see how the Guardians do this evening. What I really want to see, though, I really, really want to see Stephen Kwan get hot again. Okay, why is my thing frozen on this commercial ad? Come on. Freaking Fubo, man. By the way, earlier today, the NBA released the, what was it? The national game schedule for Amazon Prime, as well as, okay, come on, Fubo, what the hell? As well as the NBA Cup. And the Cavs will have one NBA Cup game on Prime. That, of course, will be against the Pacers. And then, of course, there'll be other games as well. Dude, I don't know why Fubo is acting stupid right now. My God. Twins have a good shot. Oh, they have a good shot. Bailey Ober going tomorrow. You know, the guy who I always say he spams changeups. The way the Tigers are playing right now, even pitching, I guess, but with the way the Tigers are playing, they have a great chance. I'm thinking a walk-off from Twins to win 4-3. Wow. That's ballsy. Yo, Fubo, what the hell, man? Fubo, come on, wake up. Damn. Site's pissing me off already. Damn freaking video isn't loading. Classic. I don't think this game's on regular TV today, is it? I don't see why it would. Yeah, Fubo is just tripping out tonight, so that's fun. Fubo just doesn't want to work for me today, apparently. It's not even loading. It's taken 5 years to freaking load. I don't understand exactly what's going on with Fubo TV today. I just don't understand. I don't understand. Like, come on, Fubo, wake the hell up. My God. I swear, sometimes when I'm really in a bad mood, I just want to punch something. You'd think this thing would be pretty quick, right? No. And then, to make matters worse, I think it's just overall the internet here just sucks. Because, of course, you know, it's been raining, as it does a lot here. And I see Xavier Edwards homered. Okay, that's wonderful. Yep, that is beautiful, Gavin. Just, you know, giving up a solo shot to start the game. Awesome. Freaking Gavin. Wow. It'd be nice if I could watch it. Oh, yeah, middle up and in. Good job, buddy. Good job. Dude, Fubo, what the hell, man? Literally, Fubo does not want to load for me today. I do not understand what is up with Fubo today. I literally have no clue what the heck's up with Fubo. It's the only way I can watch the Guardians because, of course, you know, they don't have the station out here. So let me turn this off. Okay, we're still rolling, of course. Let me reload it. Piece of shit website. Classic. Okay. Yeah, it's just in like an eternal load cycle. It just will not fully load up. Here's Cal Stowers. Okay, yeah, that's the way it was. Is it on regular TV today? Or am I tripping? Hang on. Okay, I think we got it loaded up now, guys. Keyword is I think. Let me look it up right here. Okay, I think we got it. The question is, okay, we're good now. This is being very ornery today. It wants to be the owner. Yeah, so my internet, it's freaking raining outside. I swear, dude. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought I was living in the Amazon with how often it rains here, especially in the summertime. 2-2 count for Hicks. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. All right. 2 down. All right. So the games where it'll be on TV. The next one is slated to be August 15th against the Braves. Yeah. That's the next game slated to be on WKYC airwaves or Channel 3 airwaves, I guess. And then you have the Rays on August 26th, September 5th against the Rays again, and then Minnesota on the road September 19th. That's it. All right, now this stupid thing is doing it again. All right. And now wild card standings. Pretty damn close. Mets and Reds are right up there. Dodgers and Cubs lead the way. So weird seeing the Dodgers in the wild card right now. But yeah, the Padres swooped in and they lead the NL West. Opponent average versus lefty batters, the lowest in the majors. Gavin's at a 130. Rodon, 156. Sanchez, 175 from the Phillies. Bosman's on there too, which is insane how disgusting he is against lefties. Who do you like in football? Watch college too. Ohio State. Go Bucks, baby. Here's the 1-0. Pitch. Fly ball to right field, and they'll let it go. I don't know if this. Let me see. That'd be so clutch if it was. Yeah, I don't see MLB football on these stations. Let me see though. No. 1-1 count for Lopez. Liner to left field, base hit into the corner. Kwan's actually on his horse this time. And this time they learned their lesson. They do not send the runner to home, but instead you get second and third with 2 out. Okay. I'm checking all the stations just to make sure. Because it would have said MLB. I don't know why they would replace the current stuff with what. Yeah. Because for anyone who doesn't know, I don't have the Guardians on TV. I only have them on Fubo. Yeah, they're not on TV today. Yeah, funny though. Oh, I had to check. Be safe than rather be safe than sorry. A 23 pitch first inning for Gavin. Watch Sports Center. The Mets game gets going. All right, here's the pitch to Marcy. 382 average. Pitch. Fly ball to left. And it'll go into the seats. Foul. Trade this bum. Wow, so now we're talking about trading Gavin? One homer, 6 RBIs, 512 on base percentage. Here's the 0-1 to Marcy. Pitch. Ball. Here's the 1-1. Pitch. Inside, 2-1. Four seam, curve, sinker, sweeper. Here's 2-1 to Marcy. Fouls it off. Left side again. See if you can put him away and end this inning. To Marcy. Pitch. Hit to right field, and that is gone. 3-run home run, and it is 4-0. Marlins and the Guardians can't even get off the damn mound here in the first inning. Okay. So, are we like just going to not participate today, guys? Coming off a damn near no-hitter, and this is what happens. Pitch. Did he go? They say no. Seven home runs for Heriberto Ramirez. Yeah, Heriberto, not Henry. Heriberto. Swing and miss, 1-1. Heriberto Ramirez. Hernandez. He's throwing 30 pitches here in the first inning. Leadoff home run to Edwards, and then a 3-run shot just now. 1-1. Swing and a foul off. Yuri Perez probably gonna pitch a damn shutout with the way he pitches. We'll see what kind of game we give them, right? Pitch. Fouls it off his foot. Give it another shot. But this dude, Bo Naylor, might be the most unserious catcher ever. This dude is, Marcy couldn't really hit the fastball. So what does this bozo do? Keep calling off speed. Here's the 1-2. Swing. Oh, did he go? Yes, he did. Struck him out. And it took 33 pitches, but he finally gets out of the first inning. We go to the bottom of the first, down 4-0. Do you stream football? Yeah, there's no football to stream, obviously. Of course, until Saturday. I will be live on Saturday, though, for the preseason game. But yeah, if you want to know what I stream, just take a look throughout the channel. You'll get your answer there. I've streamed so many different events. And I've honestly always been open to expanding my horizons too. Maybe even doing some soccer if I'm bored enough. I've done college basketball, college football, and I've done pretty much the 4 major sports. Football, obviously, that's how I made my channel, pretty much. I stream Browns and Buckeyes. I stream Cavs and Buckeyes. Basketball, of course. Guardians. And every once in a while, I'll stream a Blue Jackets game. Like last year, I streamed the stadium game against Detroit. That was a banger. That was fun, though. It was a 90,000 people for a hockey game. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. So we're going to see Stephen Kwan come to the dish. He's been mired in possibly the worst stretch of ball in his career. Talking about a dude that always seemed to find the hole. Here's the pitch to Stephen Kwan. Pitch. Outside, ball one. Yuri Perez on the mound. He's been pretty good. 9 home runs on the year, 39 RBIs in 112 games. Pitch is hit to right field, back to the track wall, and gone. And another slump gets busted. As Stephen Kwan, just like Xavier Edwards, in the top of the first, solo shot, lead off, and it's 4-1. Now, see, that's what pisses me off, because if we didn't give up that 3-run tater, it'd be tie game. But no, I got the tater. Actually, homers on the year now for Stephen Kwan. Safe to say, Kwan, hit the Kwan. Hey, hit the Kwan. Pitch is up high, outside 2-1. Graham and Kyle went back to back off of junk. Junk men. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Here's the 1-1. Fouls it off. Most first inning home runs all time. Look at that. 154 for Pujols. Just a random stat. Pitch. Swing and a miss. bit on the changeup. Just couldn't help himself. Wow. Angels have won 5 games against the freaking Dodgers. So it's Kyle Manzardo. Pitch is, let's take it for a strike. I'm leaving here with something. A 1, swing and a miss. Manzardo last 18 games, 386 average, 6 homers, 16 RBIs, 471 on base percentage, 364 average with runners in scoring position. Fouled it off.
I'm leaving here with something.
Something. It was a Stephen Kwan solo shot, Jacob. Believe it or not, of course. Here's the 0-2. Again, biting on the damn changeup. And that is it for the first inning. So both teams do strike. But of course, Gavin had to give up that other 3-run tater. Otherwise, this would have been a tie game. I'm not really mad. I'm just incredibly disappointed in Gavin. And again, if you're Bo Naylor, why do you keep calling off speed? If the dude can't catch up to the heat, just like has a catcher ever said in his head, "Oh, this hitter can't catch up to the fast stuff. Let's slow it down for him"? No. Unless you think he's waiting for the high speed and then you slow it down. But then what if he gets you thinking he's looking for the fast, but then he's just looking for the off speed? Some hitters, they're just like, I'm just gonna wait for the off speed. They're not gonna throw me 3 straight, flaming balls of whatever. Oh, this team, dude, I swear. But yeah, I think Kwan needed that homer more than anything at this point. Tough game for New York Yankees tonight, so Cleveland may take another comeback. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely come back. I will say this, though. We've already scored, I think, more runs than the Yankees did against this guy. Again, you got to remember, this is the first time a lot of these dudes are seeing Yuri Perez, so they don't know what he brings. I'm sure 2 or 3 times through the order against him will be looking good. I hope. We just need Gavin to lock in here. Pitch. Outside. Ball. There's the 3-run tater from Marcy they're showing on MLB Network. Here's the 1-0 to Johnston. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Need Gavin to lock the heck in here. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball left field. Shallow. Kwan comes into the sun, makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Is the NBA going to release the rest of the schedule? I have no idea. I know pretty much most of our national games now at this point. At least the big ones. NBA Cup, we have a game on Prime. That'll be fun. Against the Pacers. Pitch. Strike. The number 9 hitter, Paulie. Here's the 0-1. Side. Evens it at 1. I think there is a game on FS1 today, isn't there? Yeah, Braves Mets. Pitch. Ball. Well, they got the Cubs and Jays game right now. Okay. Okay. 2-1 count for Graham Pauley. 3 home runs, 10 RBIs on the year. Pitch. Grounder past the diving second baseman for a 1-out base hit. Osman on the mound for the Jays. Okay. All right. Here's the pitch. Fouls it off to left field. Leadoff home run last time up for Edwards. His second of the year. 306 average, 34 RBIs as well. Overall, the Marlins have a nice, solid team. If Sandy Alcantara can just get back to his pre-injury ways with Perez and Edward Cabrera, they'll be really good. They could contend for the division within the next year or two. Here's the 0-1. Up high ball. As long as they develop their guys, I think they'll be right up there. If they can just continue developing. Because we all know they don't sign free agents. They're like the Guardians. They rely solely on development. Pitch. Grounder to second. They'll get 1, and that's all they'll get. Arias thought better of throwing the first. Probably figured he wasn't going to risk a bad throw and just keep it at a fielder's choice. I swear, these dudes just refuse to pull double plays. Look at that catch by the right fielder in Toronto. Lucas. Pitch to Stowers. Oh. Tried to pick him off. Stowers walked the last time up. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Williams is already at 46 pitches. He'll be lucky to go 5. Pitch. Grounder. Past everybody. They actually said it's a fielding error, which is weird, but okay. It must have ricocheted off the glove or something. First and third. 2 down. I got to see what happened with Kafis because Game Day says it was. Oh, it was right off of Kafis. Oh my God, Kafis. The ball bounced right off his freaking wrist. See what I mean? That's why I always talk about how you hit the ball, anything can happen like that. Pitch to Ramirez, the former Yankee prospect. Trying to keep this a 3-run deficit, get us back to the plate, and hopefully we can do some more work and get back in this game. This team is just not built, I think, for a deep playoff run at this point. If they do make it, they're probably not going to go far. Pitch. Maybe they get hot again. I would love to see them get a just jumped right off the glove of Kafis. It's not the worst thing I've seen, but it's just ugly bounce. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Oh, excuse me. Here's the 2-1 to Ramirez. Pitch. Hops it up, and that'll go behind the seat or behind home plate. Bo gave it a good look, but it just, no way you're getting that. Two. Grounded to third. Ramirez gathers and throws across the diamond to Kafis for the out. And they escape major trouble. And we go to the bottom of the second, down 4-1. Is he? What's my take on LeBron? Lakers fan, but he retire as a Cav. Well, we love LeBron out here. And it seems like every year now, there's always talk about, oh, LeBron could come back. LeBron could come back. LeBron could come back. That talk has been running rampant this year. Do I think it actually does happen? I doubt it. I doubt it. I will say there's a pretty good chance he does play at least one more year in Cleveland before he retires. But to be honest, I don't know if it'll happen. There's a good chance. But for it to happen, it would have to be as a free agent. It's the good bullpen might again, but Clase is missed. Lionel Taylor, original Bronco. Ooh, damn, that's tough. Wow. It's the good bullpen night again, but Clase is missed. Yeah, this team does miss Clase, that's for sure. All right, so they're doing like live look-ins around different games because the Mets game's in a rain delay. Pitch to Arias. Oh, there's already one out. Damn. Yeah, I'm not watching this crap. Yeah, because they're going to do live look-ins, and I don't want to get spoiled, so. Yeah. Wish there was something else good to watch. I'll put NFL Live on. I just don't want to get spoiled. Here's Kafis. Fly ball, and yeah, he jumped right at the first pitch to right field, out number 1. So that's how he gets out. He jumped. He's trying to jump on the first pitch, of course. All right. So Arias will come up now. Cincinnati up 1-0 over Philly. Imagine Philly loses to the Reds. That's tough. It's tough. Outside 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Taken for a strike. Eight homers, 40 RBIs on the year for Gabe, the shortstop. 2-1. Got underneath it a bit to shallow, deep-ish center, and there's out number 2. Yeah, he is. He's a tall pitcher. 4 seams, sinker, slider, sweeper, curve. 96, 98, 97, 86, 83, and 78. 80 miles per hour. My God. Here's Ana Martinez. Strike one. Pitch. Strike. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Again, just buried as a ball in the dirt, and these guys just can't resist. Top of the third coming up, 4-1 Marlins. Swinging at them stupid changeups. They can't resist them. I mean, Bailey O'Burr probably still lives in these guys' nightmares. That dude, I always say, spams changeups. You could have a pitcher that would throw nothing but changeups, and these losers would still swing at him. I thought we were not playing today because it was raining last night. All right, or they're playing. Duh. I mean, if they weren't playing, I'd either be doing a different game right now, or I would be. I wouldn't be live. Zana singles. Hey, that's his first hit in AAA, isn't it? Wow. Yeah, if you're Brian Rocchio, you're starting to hear some footsteps, because at this point you got to know Bazana's not far away, both literally and sport wise, like development wise. He is not far away at all. Some people have even said that there's a possibility that Travis could be up by early next year, I think. So here's Hicks leading off, top of the third. Strike. Liam Hicks struck out his first time up. Pitch. Ball. That's a strike, but he called it a ball. Of course. I tell you what. Oh my God. Somebody need to get his eyes checked. Pitch. Strike. 1-2 count for Hicks. The 1-2. Ah, did he go? No, he didn't. That was close. It's got to be tough being an umpire down the first and third base line. You got to have like eagle eyes to see like if he swings or not, man. Pitch. Nope, didn't go after that one. Full count. Wow. Is that Sal Palantonio in Philly? The NovaCare complex? The payoff pitch. He went too far by a little and struck him out. One down in the top of the third. We win tomorrow because I can't watch the game. I got to do my brother's football scrimmage. Yeah, that would be funny though. Hey, wouldn't it be funny like if we just you know how this team is. They'll pound Edward Cabrera into the dirt tomorrow. Ano Lopez doubled in and scored last time up. Came home on that 3-run homer. Here's the 0-1. Ball bounced. And I talk about dudes hearing footsteps. If you're Bo Naylor, kind of have to think about Cooper Engel too. Because Cooper is one of our top prospects. Pitch. Fouls it off, right side. Cooper, I think, is like a top 5 prospect. You know, when he comes up, he's going to be our primary catcher. Give him a year and he'll be our primary catcher. Now, what do we do with Bo? I think they go Cooper and Bo for a couple years. 2. Fly ball to right. A nice snag by the man of Schnee in right field. 2 down. Had to go all the way down for that one. They thought about looking at it, but decided, nah, we're going to keep it going. Nice diving snag just before it hit the ground. That was close. But you don't want to burn a challenge on that, especially with it being that close. And it didn't really kick up any dirt. Pitch. Jacob Marcy hit the 3-run homer last time up. His second home run of the year. 400 average, 9 RBIs. Pitch. Fly ball to left and foul. Shedeur Sanders strained his oblique while warming up. Classic. Of course he does. Okay. RC swung and fouled it off. And here's the 0-2 coming. Pitch. High ball again. 1-2. Mm. 2-2 count. Two pitch. Full count now. Had him 0-2, and now it's a full count. Good old Gavin. Payoff pitch to Marcy. Pitch. Grounder up to Gap. That's a base hit. Keeps the inning going. It's funny because MLB Game Day said it was an out. I'm like, is that an out? Whoever operates the Game Day app, they were tripping. How do they do that? Is it like a person operating the app, or is it like a? I mean, it probably is. That's crazy, though. Almost got him at first base. 69 pitches for Gavin. Of course, he follows arguably the best. No, it's not even arguably. It is the best outing of his career. Follows that up with this garbage. Pitch. Throw and not even close. Oh, almost got a quick swipe on him. Nice try by Brian, but again, Bo Naylor literally sucks at throwing runners out. He is not Yan Gomes. That's for damn sure. Yeah, he wasn't even close. 6th stolen base from Marcy. Pitch. Strike 2. Runner on second. 0-2 count again. Let's see if we can put him away here. Pitch. Ball. Yo, Bo Naylor, stop calling his stupid ass freaking off speed stuff. Put these dudes away. Come on. Bo is literally out here sabotaging his pitcher. Let's do another off speed. 1-2 pitch. Throw to second. Got back in time. Yo, damn near got him there. It's been close. They debated possibly. Oh, that was close, but he's back. They don't want to challenge? Okay. 1-2 pitch. Two two. 73 pitches for Gavin. Like I said, he'll be lucky to go 5. Dude will be lucky to go 5 innings at this point. 2-2 pitch. Grounder fouls it off. Good snag by the third base coach. Bills extensions this offseason. Josh Allen, James Cook, among others. 33, 19, and 22 pitches by inning. Wow. Two pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So again, no real damage done besides the base hit. Bottom 3 coming up. Naylor, Rocchio, and Kwan do up. Guardians have 1 hit so far today, and that hit came from Stephen Kwan. Mom and Dad got Browns tickets, season tickets. Might be going to Browns and Bengals. I'm just going for an NFL game. I'm not a Browns fan. Obviously, I know that, Jacob. Travis Bazzana, first AAA hit. Wow, nice. New renderings of Bedrock's planned Riverwalk and kayak launch near the future Cleveland Cavaliers practice complex and sports medicine hub downtown. The developer submitted these for approval by a design review committee and the planning commission. Oh yeah, that's right. They're building a new practice facility downtown. The Riverwalk and kayak launch. Oh, that's dope looking. Wow. Dan Gilbert investing in the city. Look at that. Love to see it. Someone even said Dan Gilbert is investing in downtown. Well, Haslam is running away. Yeah, true. All right, here's the pitch to Bo Naylor. Ball 1. Wow, someone actually laid off the changeup for once. I'm sure Dan Gilbert probably also evil since he's a billionaire. Pitch. I mean, he's at least trying to beautify the area around his new practice facility. 1-1 to Bo. Fouls it off. And they got Colby Allard already warming up in the pen. At least it's not Festa right now. High, ball two. Good job laying off the high stuff. I swear, this dude's going to try to bury a changeup, and this loser Bo's going to swing for the fences. 2-2. Ah, there it is. I told you. I told you. He didn't quite bury the changeup or pitch, but yeah, he can't resist. These losers just can't resist swinging at the stuff that just dies at the plate. God, bum ass team, dude. Here's Brian Rocchio. High, ball one. Perez is only at 30 pitches. 1 home run, 27 RBIs on the year for Brian. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late on that one. He was expecting fast, and it got a off speed. 8 RBIs, 4 runs, 4 doubles, 4 multi-hit games. Swing and a miss. The 1-2 pitch to Rocchio. Swing and a foul. I'm going to actually turn my YouTube thing back on here. I almost forgot about that. One-two pitch. Fouls it off. He was trying to hit it opposite field, which he has been good at that, low key. Not gonna lie. Don't need much. Just need a base hit to get Quan a base runner. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Feeble ass team. Oh, this team is so feeble. Oh, so very feeble. Everybody but Steven. Believe it or not, which is ironic. Weak ass team. Here's Steven Kwan, the only hit and run scored by the Guardians today. Leadoff home run, and that's been all we've had so far. Yep, his 10th home run, his 40th RBI. Ball inside, 2-0. If he just goes on like a massive ass hit streak after that, that'll be fun for him. 2-0 pitch. Oh, that's a, yeah. Strike for a 2-1 count. The 2-1 to Quan. Hits it into left, and oh, caught by the center fielder. Because everybody makes, web gem plays against the Guardians. Retires the side. And we go to the top of the 4th. Every outfielder I've seen against us seemingly makes at least one web gem. And you know damn well they don't make that play. That ball bounces in front of, even a little bit in front of the glove. It could go over the glove into the wall. And with Steven Kwan's speed, that could be a 2-out triple. Watch that be the only run and the only hit we get today. It wouldn't even shock me at all either. Leadoff hit and homer. That's all they get. That would just be classic Guardians. It really would be. So Colby Allard will come in for the fourth. Gavin goes 3 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs on 4 earned, both homers, 1 walk, 4 Ks, and 2 home runs on 75 pitches. What's Colby doing? Like fooling around with the freaking rosin bag. So I say Gavin though. But Colby Allard, 32 pitches in his last outing on August 10th. He hasn't pitched other than that. I think that was a start too. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he started or he pitched like middle relief. First pitch is a strike from Allard. There's the 0-1 Myers. So yeah, they're already pinch hitting. They got Dane Myers pinch hitting here. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Has to get I guess, fix his bat a little bit here. Maybe I think a new one. This might be a new bat. All right, 1-2 from Allard. Pitch. Fouls it off. Of course, Colby Allard has been around a bit. I think he was with the Rangers before, the Phillies recently. He's been quite a few places. Yeah. The 1-2. Rung him up. Got him looking. Perfectly executed pitch. Little League. I don't do the Little League. No. No, I don't do Little League. I don't do the Little League. First pitch is a strike to Paulie. A single last time up. 0-1. Side of ball. The 1-1 pitch. Grounder right past the first base. Kafis. And there's your 1-out base hit. Let's see if that game's going on yet. Braves and Mets. What's this Canadian championship? Canadian soccer. That's weird how the Canadian teams are in 2 different leagues. Technically. A bunt, foul. Like you have the Canadian League. And then you have Vancouver and Toronto. And then they're in the MLS. That's weird. Wow. Yeah. Straight 0-2. Canadian Championship. Vancouver and Forge. Wow, okay. 0-2 for Edwards, who's 1 for 2 with the leadoff home run in the first. 0-2 pitch. Thought about going after it, but just didn't bite on it. 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 from Colby. Pitch. Outside again. Two pitch coming. Struck him out. Good bounce back by Colby here. 2 down. But I don't do little league action. No. And in terms of like what I ever do, like soccer, maybe. Problem is though, the Columbus Crew aren't always on TV. But yeah, I mean. Pitch. Chopper right up the middle. And Arias will take it himself and get the out at second. And that retires the side. Bottom 4 coming up. Let's see if the Guardians can get a little something going here. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of time left. You don't have to hit a 3-run blast to tie the game. Just whittle away at it even if you have to. I just don't know if this team has the horses to catch up with Detroit. They put themselves in such a deep ass hole, losing 10 in a row. I don't know if they can rally back. Now the interesting thing is, again, they have 6 games against Detroit next month. What you want to do is you want to put yourself in the best spot possible for when that happens. You know, when we get to that series, you want to be within like probably 10 games. Because you win 4 out of 6, you're right there. You are legit right freaking there. Little League home run alert in Cincinnati. Damn. Brutal. 1-0 Cubs. Bottom 3rd. Horton on the mound against Jays. Tom Hamilton, Hall of Fame celebration and bobblehead giveaway on August 16th. The night before that, August 15th, you have a t-shirt Friday, free shirt, $2 pregame in the district, Phantom Fireworks, Sugar Daredevil Dogs. Yeah. Pitch to Schneemann is fouled off by Perez, or against Perez, by Schneemann. Perez's pitch is fouled off by Schneemann. Yeah. The man of Schnee. Pitch. Inside. Pitch. Fouls it off. The Guardians haven't gotten a base hit since the first batter, the home run. 1-2 pitch. Haven't seen this kind of game out of this offense in a while, though. Dane Myers now goes to right field. He came in as a pinch hitter in the top of the 4th. 1-2 to Schneemann. Outside, ball 2. Perez is at 44 pitches. The 2-2 from Perez. Inside on him, full count. Jose on deck. Could he possibly have a base runner? Hope so. Payoff pitch. Goes in, and what the hell were you looking for, Daniel? Literally, that's ball 4, you bum. Open your freaking eyes. Use that thing in between your ears called a brain, bro. Slider inside, and he's swinging nowhere close to it. I swear, some of these dudes, they just be so feeble-brained, dude. God. Pitch to J-Ram. Like, are we really going to get shut down aside from that home run? Like, there's no way, right? Struck out his first time up. Here's the 1-0 to J-Ram. Fouls it off. They're literally hitting the ball everywhere but into the grass. One pitch. Outside. 2-1. This team is just so feeble. I mean, there's nothing else to really say about it. They're just so freaking feeble. The 2-1 from Perez. Pitch. Liner right to second. And out number 2. So freaking feeble, man. So feeble. Leadoff home run and then nothing else. Which really pisses me off about Gavin, because if he, again, was an ass in that first inning, we might be tied or, up 1-0. Here's Manzardo 0 for 1. Perez has not allowed a hit since the home run. Safe to say he's pretty much locked in now. Pitch. Fouled it up. And behind the seats, or into the seats behind home plate. It's been a while since I've seen this kind of offense from the Guardians. Can't even get a damn base runner. 1-1. Strike. Like, it's one thing, I've seen this team get base runners every inning and then not score. Then he can't even do that. Lead off home run, and that's it. 1-2 to Manzardo. I want to hit him. And there's your first actual base runner since the first inning, and it comes via a hit by pitch. Pitch just got away from him, and yeah, he just kind of misdirected it right off the lower leg area, just above the ankle. It just barely glanced the ankle. Oh, there's I said Shea. There's City Field. Oh, look at that rain. Look at that storm thing, man. That system, they got more rain coming, so they're probably like, we'll wait here another hour. Here's CJ Kafis. First pitch strike. Technically, the Guardians still have not hit a ball into the field to get a base hit yet. Kafis flew out last time up. Here's the 0-1. God. These guys have a plan at all? Like, do they sit on the iPad and watch how this dude pitches? His tendencies? Or do they just sit back and joke, ha ha, laugh, ha ha. 0-2 to Kafis. And a base hit. That's what I'm talking about. And Manzardo scampers the third. There's your first base hit of the game. And the Guardians are in business. Went inside on him again, and he went inside out and hit it in the gap. Guardians in business here. Just barely got it past the second baseman. Sheesh. I was waiting for him to get robbed there. So Runners out the corners. It'll be, I believe, Arias at the plate now. Here's Gabriel. 0 for 1. Ball. Gotta be wary of a potential wild pitch. 2 outs and runners in scoring position. 314 average, 1 homer, 16 RBIs for Gabe. I'll take a base hit here to at least get a run back. Chop this lead in half. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Then again, this is the Guardians, and they're probably not going to score because have they been able to execute in this situation lately? Actually, yeah. But not Gabe. It's always been the top of the order doing the executing. Pitch. Strike. This loser's going to strike out. Calling it now. 21 pitches here in the fourth, the most so far today for Perez. He's at 60 pitches, which just goes to show you how much of a rhythm he was in. 1-2 coming to Arias. Oh, takes time, I think, or something happened. Okay. Not sure what that was all about. Stephen Vogt was saying something to the ump. Maybe a balk or something? Did he see like a balk, or did the pitcher do something that Vogt thought he saw? A balk? Must have been. Huh. Watch him strike out now. Here's the 1-2. 1-2 for Arias. Don't embarrass yourself. 1-2 pitch. Oh. Oof. And Hafis takes second. Call that defensive indifference. Here's the 2-2 coming to Arias. Liner down the left side. Been fair, because that would have been a classic Arias base hit here. Base hit cuts the lead into 1, most likely. Just get me a base hit, Gabe. That's all you gotta do. Get me a base hit. Are you even good enough for that? 2-2 pitch. Jealous it off. Oh, you know what? I have this bad feeling he's not going to be able to chase something. He's going to freaking chase a pitch in the dirt. Swear to God, dude. 2-2 pitch for Gabe. Arias. 2-2. Grounder foul again. Honestly, do I even really care what happens? This is a damn good at bat. Slider, sweeper, slider, sweeper, sweeper, 4-seam slider. Here's the 2-2 from Perez. And Arias fouls it off again. Yo, this is a nice ass at bat. Here we go. 2-2 again to Arias. The pitch to left field, and that baby was absolutely crushed. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a tie game. I mean, he smoked that ball. He's like, oh, balk? No. Bomb? Yeah. 3-run game-tying blast from Gabriel Arias, of all people. Thank you, Gabe. Yeah. He absolutely crushed that ball. Is it me, or does it seem like Gabriel Arias has been playing good since his injury? He's not feeble. Wish I could say the same thing about Brian Rocchio, but yeah, he stinks. Wow. Pitch. Up high. Oh, okay. He calls that a strike. Middle in. Interesting spot to put a ball to Gabe. Here's the pitch to Martinez. Fouls it off. Wow. 0-2 to Martinez. Pitch. Ball bounced it. Here's the 1-2 to Martinez. Pitch. Ball bounced it again. Two count for Martinez. Swing and a miss. Again, just buries a pitch in the dirt. What? Not before Gabriel Arias ties the game with a 3-run blast to left. Maybe if you're Perez, you're thinking maybe they should have called the balk. But yeah, still, it wouldn't have mattered. Top of the 5th coming up, and we got a brand new ball game. Also, that takes the burden off of Gavin. Gavin will now get a no decision after he had possibly the worst outing, definitely of the year. Oh, that first inning was just bad. It was bad. I don't even know what you even call that first inning. My God. Gabriel Arias not being asked is so nice to see. Entering the day, here were Gabriel Arias' stats with runners in scoring position. First on the team in average with 338. 418 on base percentage, second. First in slugging, 554. And he had 34 RBIs, tied for second with Ramirez. Someone said the anti-Soto. Much better than Rocchio. You know what? Honestly, I've been thinking about it. Give me a middle infield of Bazana Arias next year. Or even, yeah, by this time next year. 100%. Yeah. Give me a Bazana Arias middle infield by this time next year. And I'm Gucci. And then you have Kyle and Ramirez on the outside at the corners. Or Kafis. Honestly, you probably could put Kafis in right. You know. So here's Augustin Ramirez. All of a sudden, it's a tie game. Pitch from Colby. Grounder. Ramirez takes it, throws it over, and there's out number 1. Cooper Ingle, first base hit for the Clippers. But Gabby has been such a pleasant surprise. He got hurt. He was kind of struggling. Since his injury, he's been playing good ball. He'll have his derpy moment every once in a while. You know, we play. He's not perfect. But I'll tell you one thing, you get runners in scoring position for him and he clutches up. Pitch. Oh, up and in on the hands. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 from Allard. Pounder off the foot. 1-1 count. Arias hit a 3-run home run to score Manzardo and Kafis. Yep. I guess someone on Twitter was saying our farm system sucks. Pitch. Outside, 2-1. Now, our farm system does not suck at all. It's just the fact that all of our good farm players are now in the majors. They got to reload the farm. 2-1. Swing and a miss. A healthy hack. Damn, Reds got the bases juiced. Holy crap. Dude, the Phillies. Sheesh. That's tough. 2-2. To right field and foul. If anything, I expect Allard to probably go a couple more innings. Maybe get us to the 6th or maybe to the 7th. Especially if we get a lead. If we get a lead, I bet you he'll take us to the 7th. He's more than capable of doing that. After all, he was a starter for a couple teams. He's even started a couple games for us. Pitch. And a line drive up the middle. Nothing the infielders could do about that one. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. But the funny thing is, we did what they did. A solo shot and then a 3-run shot. Our 3-run shot was just a little later in the game. Federal League, 8-team league that competed with AL and NL in 1914-15. Franchises in Chicago, St. Louis, Pittsburgh, Brooklyn, Baltimore, Buffalo, Indy, and Kansas City. Okay. So here's Otto Lopez. A double, a line out, and a run. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to center field. Martinez will get there and make the catch. 2 down. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me go to the live stream. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hey, hey, hey. Wow. Mordecai Three Finger Brown? What a name. What the heck? Boy. Pitch. Fouls it off. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a strike. Huh. I freaking look up on my TV and I see this dude freaking David Ortiz smoking a cigar. One, two count. RC 2 for 2. Put him away here, Allard. Ball. And Matt Festa is warming up in the pen. The 2 pitch. And he absolutely smokes that ball to right, and it's gone. Oh, lovely. A random ass NPC player just going Barry Bonds out of nowhere. Okay. Okay. Awesome. 6-4 Marlins. Okay. Someone in the group chat I'm in said this is the Miami Marlins version of warming Bernabel. Maybe don't throw a pitch middle in on him. And now looks like we're going to see Matt Festa coming in. Okay. Yeah, don't throw a freaking middle in pitch on him. So much for just tying the game. You know the Guardians, they love to give up response runs right after they score. It's a tradition. It's a tradition as old as time. Uh, yeah, he hit an 88 mile per hour, 88 mile per hour four seamer. Oh, gee, that's why he was able to tank the out of that. 88 mile per hour four seamer. Damn. Wow. Just tie the game and then Miguel Andujar grand slam. Wow. Okay. Well, here's Matt Festa. First pitch strike or ball, excuse me. Two 0 count for Hernandez. Stephen Vogt, classic. Pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Heriberto Hernandez, the DH, 0 for 2 with 2 Ks. Strike 2. Literally one more out from getting out of that inning. Never fails. 2-2. Fouls it off. Try it again. Got a lot of time. God, we got a freaking 5, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9 inning. Got damn near 6 chances. Pitch. Fly ball to left, fouls it off. And I'll tell you one thing, that inning, that did one thing. That just destroyed Perez's pitch count. I trust our lineup against their bullpen for sure. Here's the 2-2. Ball, full count. Oh, Steven. I'll tell you one thing about Stephen Vogt. He loves to push his pitchers to the limit. He will keep them out there as long as possible until they break. Pitch. Hey, frozen for the strikeout. Not too often do you see Matt Festa getting people looking. Low holes. Damn. Do I think Ortiz and Clase will ever play again? It's tough. Probably not. No. I think they're cooked, but that's just my opinion. Hard to say. If I knew someone in the upper echelon of the MLB, I would ask them about. So, what do you think? No, they're probably cooked. Knowing what the MLB has done to guys who were essentially caught in gambling before, most notably Tuca Pita Marcano, lifetime ban for betting on games. He bet on a lot of games too. There was a few others that did it, but they didn't do it as often as him. And they're actually back in the majors. They only were, I think, banned for a year. Best case scenario for those two is they're banned for a year, but I think the Guardians are just like, yep, we're not dealing with you. We're not dealing with you. I think when it comes to Luis, I think he could be back. I don't know if he'll get banned, but I could see him definitely getting a nice little suspension. That's what the funny thing is, or the interesting thing is, with Luis, it was 2 pitches getting flagged. Right? We didn't hear that for Emmanuel. I think Emmanuel was straight up betting on games. Well, I guess people just caught on to Luis Ortiz's tendencies. He's so predictable. It's funny though, the Guardians have 3 hits, but they scored 4 runs. So here's Bo Naylor leading off against Perez. First pitch is a strike. The 8-9 one-hitters due up. Here's the 0-1. And Naylor to right, but foul. Again, dude crutches the ball, but it went foul. You. Struck out his first time up. 0-2. Ball. But yeah, Perez is at 74 pitches. They crushed his pitch count. 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. All right, 2-2 count coming up. Pitch to Bo. Fouls it off. Two pitch. His. Oh, nice hold up there. I don't even think he would have been able to touch that ball with the bat. Off pitch coming from Perez. Approaching 80 pitches. Pitch. Fouls him off. I just want to see these guys set the top of the order up in a good spot. You always know the inning's probably going to go well when we get like a leadoff hit. Maybe in this case, a leadoff walk. Payoff. Fouls it off again, Honestly, he's having another good at bat. Can't even lie. He's not going out like a wimpy little, you know what. Payoff. But he got underneath this one. And there's the out. Of course. 1 down. I know I'm regretting not having traded Quan. This dude blows. No, he's not built to be a 7 or 8 hole hitter. He's your leadoff man. I don't think I've ever seen him in the lineup anywhere not in the leadoff hole. 8-0 Cincinnati. My God. Sheesh. First pitch is fouled off. No, he didn't hold up. Another quick 0-2 count. You can't let Perez lock back in. You were able to get to him. Now you got to get to him again. Get a couple base hits and maybe chase him from the game. Pitch. Fouls it off. Got a lot of baseball left, though. Pitch. Low, ball one. Classic. 1-2 pitch. Did he go? No, he didn't. 2-2 count. Oh, Ketel Marte, 12 points on fantasy. 15 from Shane Smith. Kelly got me 11. Winger. 2-2 coming to Rocchio. Pitch from Perez. Fouled it off again. The 2-2 from Perez. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Well, he just had a home run today, so that was his first hit since. God, when was his last hit? Had to have been during the Chicago series. Sheesh. Yeah, he's been ass lately, though. But as you know with baseball, it's very up and down. Here's Quan, 1 for 2. See what we get out of the top of the order here. Quan, Schneemann, and Ramirez. Leadoff home run and then a flyout for Steven. 10 home runs, 40 RBIs on the year for the leadoff hitter. Pitch. Strike. Love when these dudes stare down a meatball right down the middle. And they got Blake, Bashar, and Josh Simpson warming up. Lefty Simpson, Bashar the righty. Ball inside, 2-1. I guess on the positive side, they really got to Perez. They crushed his pitch count. I'd love to see them chase him here. 2-1. Grounder, right to second again. Stop hitting it at the dudes, man. Come on, find the damn gap. All this dude does, ground out, fly out, ground out, fly out, fly out, ground out. And I swear, it's the softest freaking hits ever. Hey, what though? Earthworms hate this guy. Man. Earthworms freaking hate this dude. NBA just tweeted this full schedule is coming out tomorrow. Awesome. I'll probably do a little live stream talking about the schedule for the Cavs. Because obviously I'm not streaming the game itself tomorrow. Obviously. But yeah, Guardians down 6-4. Well, we did come back, AR. But then we immediately gave up a 2-run bomb last inning, so yeah. All the runs in this game have been scored via the homer. Guardians and Marlins having their own home run derby tonight. Oh, wow, how about this? The Lake County Captains, the high A affiliate of the Guardians, just had their first ever walk-off grand slam in club history. And the club's been around for a little while now. Obviously, as you know, when it comes to the Guardians, there's a lot of ball to be played. And the good thing is, they were able to wreak havoc on Perez's pitch count. The problem is, they haven't been able to do much of anything besides that. The 2 home runs. Thanks to a walk. Well, actually, a base hit and then a hit by pitch. Yeah. 0-1 from Festa to Myers, the 8-hitter. Pitch. Fly ball to right field, foul out of play. Well, let's turn on the AEW. Let's see what's popping over there. Almost forgot AEW was on. Pitch. Hung him up. That's the second guy he's struck out looking. Yeah, we're only in the 6th inning. That's what's crazy. It's like we're only in the 6th. Guardians got a lot of ball to play yet still. They could have a freaking 5-run inning for all we know. You never know with this team. Kind of pisses me off. Why can't they be more consistent? Like all of a sudden, they could be dead pretty much. Like no life at all. All of a sudden, oh wow, a 6-run inning. Where'd that come from? Graham Pauly, the 9-hitter. Pitch. Outside, ball 1. One to Pauly. Pitch. Ball 2. Who won to Pauly? Hits it to right. Backtrack, wall, and gone. So I guess it's just NPC homer night for the freaking Marlins because anybody that is, these guys legit sound like created players. Graham Pauly, who's definitely a real person. Solo shot. And again, a home run derby in Cleveland. Every run has been scored via the homer. God. I snagged by that fan, by the bullpens. There's Xavier Edwards. 7-4 Marlins. All that rally stuff just ruined. Good going, Colby Allard. Pitch. Ball 1. Can't even trust our damn pitchers to put up a 0. Here's the 1-1. Fouls it off. One-two pitch. Hits it into right center. That's going to be a gapper. And Edwards is running for third. He's in there. And it's a 1-out triple. It's not even Fiesta's fault. It's vote for playing the worst pitcher in league history. Right? Yep, now we're getting the feeble pitchers now. Wow. Pitch. Ball 1 to Stowers. Walk and a run for Stowers. 1-0. Hits it into center, and that'll score another run. It is 8-4 Marlins. Man, remember when it was tied at 4? How fun it was? Well, apparently, pitching decided to literally just drop the biggest, stinkiest diarrhea pile of garbage poo on the freaking mound after that. Bozos can't even get it out. In fact, and then he hits a batter. Okay. Hits Ramirez right after that. So, yeah, we scored 3, and then they've scored back to back innings of 2 runs. Right after we tied the game. And here comes Vogt to take out Festa. I'm guessing. Honestly, while we're at it, we should just DFA his ass too. Oh no, it's just Carl Willis, of course. Ah, man. Swing and a miss. Also to left. Base hit. Into the seats. 9-4. Dude, Steven. Take out this loser bum, and in the process, give him his walking papers and say, "You're DFA'd, bro. Get out of here. You're a scrub." Tie the game at 4 and then proceed to big old diarrhea. I mean, this thing is like that tall. It's a massive pile. Oh my god, it stinks too. It stinks. It's just dinosaur size. You know what I'm talking about, right? From Jurassic Park. Yeah, that size. That's one ginormous pile of shit. That's what the Guardians pitching staff has done since we tied the game. They laid the biggest, ginormous, like, stinkiest poo ever. Like, the mound is actually not even made of dirt, it's made of poo. This team sucks, dude. I swear to. And he struck him out. Ooh, struck him out. Still, I want you, DFA, Festa, bro. I don't know what you do to help around the clubhouse with Stephen Vogt to help him, help you keep your job, but you suck. Get out of here, scrub. I never really liked Matt Festa. And I'm glad you bet the over. Damn. Here's Marcy, has 2 homers so far tonight. Oh, man. 2 home runs, a single, and 5 RBIs for Jacob Marcy. Excuse me. This is definitely the team that smoked the Yankees, though. I see how they swept the Yankees. Here's the 1-1. Left field and a fair ball. 2 more runs will score. I'm hoping this is just the game that they DFA his ass after. 11-4. Wow. This better be the game where they DFA this loser after this. That has to be the only explanation why they're keeping him in the game. You got to DFA this loser. There's the Marcy fan club on hand. Ball. They got to DFA this loser after this. They have to. He sucks. I've always disliked this loser. He just has a couple good outings. Ooh. He's not a good pitcher. He's not. If you're trying to be a serious team, this loser cannot be pitching legit innings. I think I'm just more irritated because Steven Folk constantly uses this dude. When our starter can't go more than 5, here comes Matt Festa. Oh boy, here comes Matt Festa. Two. Shit. Well, no, I mean, the Guardians pitching staff laid a collective, ginormous, dinosaur-sized poo on the freaking mound. Like, my God. We literally tied the game, and then they just pulled their pants down and just let it go. Woo. I mean, my God, we just literally tied the game at 4. But these loser-ass pitchers can't freaking put up goose egg innings. Which I guess is just one of those games. We haven't had one of these games in a while. Like, damn. I'm gonna laugh so hard if they come back and still tie this game. No, that's not gonna happen. They might get a couple more runs, but I don't think they're gonna score this many. They can't even keep the Marlins off the damn scoreboard in general. Fly ball, and there's a snag by Naylor, and that retires the side. Woo! On 6 coming up, it's 11-4. I now see how these guys swept the. And guess what, guys? Tomorrow we get Tanner Bybee. Yay. We're going to face Edward Cabrera. Ah. You just tie the game on that. They just. Random ass players on the Marlins having like generational games. Well, let's see if the Guardians can at least whittle away at this lead, I guess. I've seen crazier things happen. Uh, Especially when you're at the top of the order coming up. Wow. There's the 0-1 to Schneemann. The middle and off the pitcher, Simpson. Still got him. because these dudes are slower than molasses. They don't even run, they just jog. That's what really pisses me off, too. These guys manage to really get after Perez, right? They just start getting after Perez, and then their pitchers freaking just big old diarrhea pile right on the mound. The biggest diarrhea pile we've ever seen. Oh, one. Here's the 0-2 to Ramirez. Ball from the lefty Simpson. Oh, gotta love baseball, right? 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Oh. All right, 1-2 to Ramirez. Pitch. Ball inside. 2-2. 2-2. And a base hit for J-Ram. So he won't go quietly into the night. He never does, though. He always at least tries to get a hit. But yeah, this game was ugly from the beginning, really. But hey, to be fair, the Guardians did fight right back, tie the game at 4. But, it's tough to win when your pitchers can't put up zeros. Yeah, Williams obviously was not happy with how he pitched. Here's the 0-1 to Manzardo. And a double play. He threw him off the bag. Oh, that was lucky. Wow. How does Kyle run so awkward? Well, I think he was running awkward there because he didn't want to get hit. Here's Kafis. Tough play. Got him out there, though. Oh, my God. This team, again, this team just sucks. It's just the way it is. Thanks a lot to our pitching. Top 7. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. As you guys can tell, I'm not really having fun anymore. uh, this team, I mean, my God. All right. Here's Dane Myers 0 for 2. As it'll be Carlos Hernandez on the mound. Probably to just take us through the rest of the game. Fly ball, right field, foul. I think I've streamed a beat down this bad before this year. I've seen it happen. God, it's been a while since we've had this happen. 1-2 pitch to right field. And there's Schneemann with the catch. Ball 2 to Paulie. Oh wow, Clippers are winning 2-0. Nice. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Two one. Ball 3. Oh wow. Here's the 3-1 to Paulie. Swing and a miss. Full count. Payoff pitch. Ball 4. Oh my God, dude. I mean, surely with all these dudes in their minor league system, you'd think the Jacksonville Shrimp were like a dynasty, right? I mean, clearly they are. They must be. I think that's their AAA team. The shrimp. Ball 1 to Edwards. But I mean, when you're in the NL East, you got to have a team like this that could score a lot of runs. 1-0. Okay, this Zumpis is like, yep, I'm ready to troll. 2-0. Multi-hit games as number 1 hitter. Edwards and Kwan are 1-2. Otani, Tatis, and Friedel round up the top 5. Popped it up. And let's see, Kwan is there to make the catch. 2 down. Oh, whoa. Pitch. Ball. Stowers fouls it off. 1-1. One pitch from Hernandez. Fly ball to left. Near the track off the wall. That'd be second and third with 2 down. '19th double of the year for Stowers, the former Oriole. Here's Agustin Ramirez, former Yankee. First pitch is a swing and a miss. Yeah, Stowers came into Miami from the Trevor Rogers trade last year. And then Augustin came in from the Jazz Chisholm trade. Loops it into center, and that'll score 1, possibly 2. And it's probably going to be 13-4. Wish we could hit a ball like this. God. Hicks fouls it off. 2 for 4 today. What are the Marlins feeding these guys? Fuzzy, I'm wondering the same thing. Drafted by the Padres. Freaking AJ Preller, dude. AJ, why'd you let this guy get away? Ball gets away, and he'll go to second. This is what happens when you have really good players on your team that you trade away. You get this stuff, which really pisses me off because if Class A wasn't a complete dunderhead dummy, imagine the package we could have got for him. All right, I guess the baseball game is back on now. It's officially on now. Braves and Mets. Marlins are just, they got a good squad. A solid unit. Oh, Soto and Carrasco. Kind of sad. It means we don't face Carrasco this year with the Braves. Last time we faced Carrasco, it was freaking home run derby for us against the Mets. We still lost that game, but yeah, he walks the batter, and now there's 2 on, 2 out. Here comes Carl. Why don't we just get Austin Hedges to throw again? Oh my god, this is horrible. How do we go from being tied at 4, feeling good, to this? Who gets DFA'd for a fresh arm tomorrow? Someone said not Vote's boyfriend Matt Festa. I didn't say boyfriend. I would just say Lucky. Because I don't know why, but Festa's giving me the vibe of a yes, man, yes, sir. I will, sir. Whatever you say, sir, kind of guy. What do you need, sir? Do you need some more coffee, sir? Or some more gum, sir? What about snacks? Here's Lopez. Fly ball to left field. Kwan will come in and he'll make the catch and retires the side. But of course, they had 2 more runs, and it is now 13-4. Marlins. Just wonder who's going to get DFA'd for Zach Kent or Tim Herron tomorrow. Because you know that's who they're going to probably bring up. This is the exact opposite of what we saw against the Mets with Gavin. Gavin went 8 2/3 innings in that game. It looked like he was about to get a no-hitter. This game, absolute disaster from the beginning. And then tomorrow we got Tanner Bybee on the mound. We all know how he is. Mr. Can't put away hitters. We might lose 2 of 3 to the Marlins. Deflating all of our momentum that we had gained over the past few weeks. Like I said, though, we just don't have the horses to keep up with the Tigers. The Tigers are fumbling around, but it doesn't really matter because they had such a great start. The Guardians just don't have the horsepower to keep up, to catch up to them. You never know. Maybe the Guardians rally and make things really interesting heading into September. 15 hits, 13 runs. Wow. New pitcher on for the Marlins. It'll be Tyler Phillips. 39 games, 1-1, 3.39 ERA, 58 1/3 innings, 19 walks, 40 Ks, 250 opponent average. He was the guy that tied the game up at 4. Was it really his last time up too? I think it was. Oh my god. You mean to tell me since the last time Gabe was up and he tied the game, the Marlins scored 9 runs? Yeah. Unserious ass team. Oh, here comes freaking Pete Alonso against Carlos Carrasco. Oh my god. Literally. I was gonna say literally it's a polar bear versus it's a hydrogen bomb versus a puffing baby. Oh man. This is loaded too with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Man, this game was really tied at 4 one time. Like, how do you even feel as a bullpen, man? Like, they put faith in you to keep the game close. We actually came back and tied it, so they technically did their job. And they haven't done it since. Like, that is really sad, isn't it? You want to know how many goose egg innings we put up on our pitchers put up today? I'm gonna guess 1 or 2. No, because it was 4-1 after 1. So here's a fly ball to left center and caught by Marcy. God. Pitch to Bo, first pitch strike. Gonna see how many goose egg innings we put up. I don't think it's been many. Oh, we put up 4. Yeah. We kept it 4-1 right until we tied the game. This is what really pisses me off here. Okay? Our pitching staff, mainly Gavin, to his credit, they were able to keep it 4-1 until the bottom of the 4th when we tied the game. Since then, they have not had a goose egg inning. Kept it 4-1 long enough for us to tie it. And then they're just like, oh, diarrhea time. Pitch. Ball. That's what really pisses me off the most. Our pitchers were able to keep it 4-1 just long enough for us to tie it. Grounder up the middle. Right back to the pitcher. Here's your third out. Yeah, these guys are they're out of it now. Look at my camera. I freaking hate this stupid game. My camera's like, I'm out of here. All right, well, gonna plug in the auxiliary camera for the final couple innings here. Hang on. Final 2 innings. Yay. Honestly, I should just go faceless. Oh my goodness, this team is so ass. And it's crazy. I haven't even looked to see how the Twins and Yankees were doing tonight. That's how down bad we are. Yankees could be smoking the crap out of the freaking Twins, too. Uh, 4-1 Houston. Oh, they just got started. Damn, really? They really just got started over there in the Bronx? Well, that's true. They did have that long ass rain delay. That makes sense. Let me fix this up a little bit. There we go. And then move that over there. Okay. Move this up a little bit. Yeah, there we are. Okay, let me do that. There. All right, so top of the eighth. Still Hernandez. I'm pretty sure Hernandez is probably going to get the axe after this game. He's going to get DFA'd. I don't know. Nolan Jones is now in right field. Kafis, I believe, is still in the game, I think. Yeah. I think they took out Martinez. He's got a home run, a single, and a double. All Marcy needs is a triple, and he'll have the cycle. Damn, bases still loaded for the wow pitch. Grounder, base. Oh, no. And oh my God, they're actually going to get him out. Wow. I didn't think they'd be able to do it, but they did. Weak ass team, dude. I tell you. 13-4 Marlins. And most of the runs have been scored via the home run. Roberto Hernandez, 0 for 4 with a foul out last at bat. Upper, right back to the pitcher. Throws over. 2 down. Marlins man's at this game in Queens. Oh, nice snag. Oh, save. Another run scores for the Mets. Pitch. Of course, the Guardians will face the Braves after we're done here and after they're done in New York, in Queens. 0-1. Grounder to third. And there's the third out. Oh, so they moved Schneemann to third. Okay. All right. So they took J-Ram out, which makes sense. Okay. Bottom 8 coming up. So it's so funny too, because you watch my stream, right? I was so like down in the dumps. And then we tied it up. I was feeling good. Literally, it's sad and it pisses me off. Gavin and Colby did enough to keep the game where it was until we tied it up, and then they just couldn't stop the bleeding. Bleh, or vomiting or pooping or whatever the heck you want to say. Be all three at once. Honestly, that wouldn't be surprising to this loser ass team, dude. I mean, they were bleeding, pooping, and vomiting all at the same damn time. Never seen that before from this team. Like, it's so ass backwards. Right? You keep it 4-1, just long enough for us to tie the game. I'm feeling good, right? We're tied at 4. Let's go, man. We have a chance. Just gotta put up a 0. No. I put up a 0? It's a good joke. And that happened just as we were getting to Yuri Perez, too. Yeah, I mean, this is a tough Marlins team, but like, Pitch to Rocchio is a ball. I mean, are the Marlins on the same level as the White Sox and the Rockies? No. They're actually close to 500. And the difference is they have gnarly pitchers. Sanoa goes to second, Marcy to left, Hill is in center. Pitch. Chopper, base hit for Rocchio. And oh my goodness, watch out, everybody. Here comes a 9-run inning. Imagine we pull J-Ram out of the game, right? Because this game's over pretty much. Imagine we have a 9-run inning. I would take my shirt off and do the truffle shuffle on camera if we did that. No lie, no cap. It's on camera. You hear me say it. I will do the truffle shuffle if we tie this game up. If you don't know what that is, I think, what is it, the Sandlot or something where they had him do it? Yeah, you know that's what you guys want. Here's the 0-1. But do these guys want it? Swear to God. If I can see the Guardians scoring 2 or 3 more runs, but I don't think they're going to get close. Yep. Here's the 1-1. Fouls it off. I swear to God, if this team scores 9 on 9 runs to tie it up, I will literally, I said it already, I will do the truffle shuffle. I will take my shirt off and I will do the truffle shuffle thing. Or whatever I know of it. Pitch. If you think I'm lying, I'm mostly trolling. I'm not actually going to do that. Especially with how YouTube is these days with the guidelines. I'm not going to do that. Pitch. Up the middle, double play. Yeah, Steven, bro, you stink too. Oh, man. At least Gavin's not going to get the loss. That's good, I guess. That's good for my fantasy team, too. He's not going to get the loss. Here's Schneemann. Fouls it off 0-2. Oh, my God. Grandal last at bat. Here's the 0-2. Oh, up and in on him. I think they took Ramirez out. I'm pretty sure they did because they had Schneemann at third, I think. I think. Could be wrong. 1-2 pitch. Up the middle, right to second. Throws it over, and they got him. Guardians go 1-2-3. We go to the ninth. Down 13-4. What the hell? Someone in a group chat said Carlos Santana's playing third base. No way. Really? Wonder if they're gonna have a position player pitching. Okay, so Nolan replaced J. Ram batting third and right field. Okay. So it'll be Austin Hedges pitching here in the top of the ninth. I think this is the first time we're seeing him on the mound. But as a pitcher, he's one game against Boston. Ball. Austin Hedges. Wow. Liner, base hit. Jones goes to left, Kafis in right, Manzardo to first, Santana to third. Grounder, base hit. 2 on, nobody out. .61 mile per hour changeup or slider. Oh, brother. Pitch. Fouls it off. Here's Derek Hill. Ball. Ball 2. Liner to left. Snagged by Nolan Jones. And there's 1 out. Andrew and Adam Berry side by side. It does look like it's AI. A lot of people probably didn't even know Andrew has a brother, Adam Berry. I don't think he has the same position. Grounder, there's 1, and that's all they're going to get. So 2 down. Runners at the corners. Yeah, if I'm Tanner, I'm looking at myself thinking, I need to have a rally, bounce back inning. Look, oh yeah, because he had slow ass Hedges on the mound. He didn't cover the bag. Swear to God, if that freaking Marcy comes up again, I swear to God, dude. Don't even let him get the satisfaction. Two one. Two. Pitch. Full count. Fly ball to left. And there's a catch by Jones. And that retires the side. So believe it or not, Austin Hedges did not give up a run. And we go to the bottom of the ninth and see if they can, do a little Chris Paul action and score some runs to stat pad a little bit here. That's tough. Oh, I see. What is that? Spurs, the Super Cup, whatever that is. Okay. Oh well, but yeah, tomorrow I'll be live after the game for the series recap. Hopefully, we take 2 out of 3, and then I'll be live as well to go over the schedule for the Cavs. Liberty, 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 liberty. I've really had 11 plus viewers this entire stream. I think a lot of these people are just sitting back and listening to me rant and just hope and rage and just laugh at my team. There's David Fry. David's probably like, if my elbow wasn't barbecue chicken right now, if I wasn't coming back from a freaking injury, they would have had me pitching. Isn't it sad? You know what the saddest thing is? Not even gonna lie. This is what's, I think. Let me see here. That was, again, since we tied the game, that was the second goose egg inning that our pitchers have put up tonight since we tied it. Here's Tyler Zuber, 3 games, 14.73 ERA, 3 2/3 innings. Three homers, 28 RBIs, 306 on base, 212 average for Nolan Jones in 104 games. Grounder up the middle. Fielded, throws, got him. 1 down. Here's Cal Manzardo getting his first at bat. Pitch. And the funniest thing is, too, don't forget, Soto. 2-run blast. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Wow, no Soto solo tonight. Okay. But it's funny because if this team were to somehow rally, which would be the most hilarious thing ever, Austin Hedges is the pitcher. He's the 0-2. And they already took out Quan and J Ram, so yeah. 0-2 count for Kyle. Pitch. Ball. One, two. Swing and a miss. All right. Final out coming up. It'll be CJ Kafis. Kafis, I think, actually got one of the only hits of the game off of Perez. Legit hits. Yeah, a single, and then he scored on the 3-run blast by Arias. Strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And that's the ball game. Marlins, let's just say, rubbed our face in the dirt tonight. Actually, no. Our bullpen took a big, ginormous, dinosaur-sized diarrhea dookie on the mound. The Marlins put our face in the dookie and just just smashed our face in it over and over and over again. And then they went and got a steel chair and beat us on the head with it. And then lit the whole thing on fire and threw us in the flaming turd. That's pretty much what they did. Marlins win 13-4. And it's like, oh, who did the damage? It was mainly Jacob Marcy. Yeah. What was it, Edwards or Stowers? Although they did have contributions. It was, what really did us in was that 5-run 6th inning. Yeah. That, of course, was part of a 9-run surge through the 5th, 6th, and 7th innings, right after the Guardians tied the game up. Guardians only mustered 5 hits the entire game. Yeah, it just was not fun at all. Not fun one bit. It's fun for about a half an inning. Coming out of the 4th. That's about it. The win goes to Perez. He's 5-3. 3.58 ERA, and the loss, luckily, doesn't go to Gavin, but rightfully it goes to Kobe. Because he started the dookie drop. He's 2-2 with a 2.90 ERA. Obviously, the worst of the night was Matt Fester, who really should be DFA'd after this. Because, to be fair, Allard didn't even do bad. We were still down only 2 runs. And we had like the teeth of the order coming up. Matt Festa pulled down his pants, took a nice seat, hunched over the mound, and just he's the one that laid the biggest diarrhea dookie I've ever seen. Yeah, right. It's just bad. So we have the Guardians and our 62-57 on the year. Marlins are 58-62. Marlins 13 runs on 17 hits. Guardians only 4 runs on 5 hits, and 3 of those runs came on 1 big hit by Gabe Arias. Just a nightmare 3 innings. And again, the worst part was we had tied the game up, and when you tie the game up, if you're a reliever, right? If you're coming in your head, you should be thinking, put up zeros. Put up goose eggs. Give us a chance to take the damn lead. They couldn't even do that. I got to enjoy a tie game for only maybe 5 minutes, really. Not even. Any time to enjoy the tie game. Think, oh God, we're back. Oh yeah, we're right there. We can win this game. Nope. No. Even when it was 6-4, it's like, okay, we're still in it. And then Fister happened. Wow. Haven't seen a game like that since that first game against the Twins. Yeah, that's how bad it was. It was so bad, Austin Hedges pitched. And now, guess what, guys? Tomorrow we get Tanner Bybee on the mound. Whoop-de-doo. You talk about giving up response runs. He's your guy. And it'll be Edward Cabrera for the Marlins. 6-5, 3.08 ERA, 114 Ks. Tanner 8-9, 4.60 ERA, 119 Ks. Should be an interesting one. That's for sure. But yeah, with that being said, guys, I will see you all tomorrow. Whether it's for my half schedule review stream or when I recap the series against the Marlins. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna head out and bounce back tomorrow and then get ready for the Braves. In fact, let me look at Fangraphs real quick. At least Houston's winning for now. If Houston wins, at least we won't really lose much ground in the wild card. Except for New York. They're facing Minnesota right now. I need Joe Ryan to shove like he's never shoved before. And I need the Twins to actually win today. The first time I'm actually going to root for the Twins. In fact, if Fred or any of the other Twins fans are watching, I'm actually going to be rooting for you guys quite a bit these next couple games because they got the Tigers coming up. Never thought I'd actually root for the Twins, but here we are. All right, so let's see what we got coming up here against the Braves. So upcoming schedule. Okay, so yeah, they play tomorrow, Tanner and Cabrera. And then we get Atlanta, Cantillo against Fetty. Oh God, of course. Saccone and Hurston Waldrip. Oh, we don't face. Okay, so and then it'd be Logan Allen and Joey Wentz. Oh. It won't be Strider. But then again, we get Arizona and we face Gallen, Rodriguez, and Fott. And then we get an off day and then we have Texas. So that'll be fun. Can't wait for that.